Reserve time.
Hello guys, welcome back for game 2 between ig.Vitality versus Team FTD.C of the DPL 2016 Season 2. My name is Hades and here we are. Well, game 1 was kind of a bit of a stomp. 18 minutes in, ig.Vitality, the Lycan strat, was tearing apart Team FTD.C. So, Lakers having a 0-8 game, but still doing the most damage in this game actually. So ig.V, wow! Third pick, Chaos Knight. Very, very strong. Kunkka and Nyx Assassin pick against the OD. Always gotta like the rum. Why is the rum always gone?
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, so ig.V banning out Drow, Bat Rider, Shadow Demon, and Rubik. I hope that the Team FTD.C support will actually accomplish more during the lanes. Like, yeah, ig.Vitality dogfights was just very, very involved. Like the way the supports worked, they really got very active, providing advantage to the middle lane. The OD pick from Sakata could not be stopped, had too much momentum. And meanwhile, when you look at Team FTD.C, their carry gets great farm. Unfortunately for the rest, we're not too sure how much they can bring to the table. So, alright, we'll just hope that they can accomplish a much better job.
Dire team pick.
Sven will be the pick as a counter to the Chaos Knight. Well, late game Chaos Knight definitely has the advantage because of the strength, like what he can do. Omni Knight, OD. Oh, this is the ultimate cancer draft. Very, very cancer. You can't stop the OD, and when you try, you can't let the OD, free hit you as well. Chaos Knight doing so much damage, and Team FTD.C for their 4th pick. What will they use to complement this? Sven needs some extra setup. Should be a Nyx Assassin offlane and for Kunkka support. But yeah, Oracle just being a very, very hot pick. False promise in what he can do. And of course Fate's Edict saving you from magic damage. Pretty much a free BKB with a disarm, so it's like a bit of a Hellbird and a BKB combined. 4th pick from Team FTD.C. Whenever I see Omni Knight, I always think to myself, like, it's easy to play against. You just need Diffuse or Blade Carriers. Marana is one here which comes to mind, although you usually want to get that Axe first. Yeah, Marana's kind of fallen off among the Chinese teams, especially since after the nerfs where the cooldown to the Starstorm was reduced. The 4th Starstorm removed as well, so you pretty much had the chance for like what 600 damage output immediately if you landed all 4. So keep off the light. That's gonna be your cancer thing. Blinding light is gonna be really, really huge this game.
5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see who the final bans are. Is this going to be like that Omni Knight offlane? Is this going to be a support Omni Knight? Here we go, ig.Vitality. I'll probably keep the Omni Knight in the offlane. Something like what Wings would do. You do need some crowd control, however, so maybe like a greedy jungler. Not so much. They will ban the puck, realizing that Team FTD needs a mid player.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is the dilemma where you have to ask yourself, is this going to be an offlane Omni Knight or will it be a support? Because you have to ask yourself, which are you more afraid of? So they will ban the IO, taking out more sustained heroes. Not so sure how I would see that, but I think it goes well with the Chaos Knight. So one thing about Chaos Knight, like if you guys know the Miracle from Singapore, I think I discussed with him like the power of Chaos Knight, like what you can do with an Echo Saber, especially since he gets so many buffs. But the problem is he doesn't farm, he doesn't flash farm quickly, and you need to win the lanes with Chaos Knight. So Chaos Strike, you know, it gives you armor reduction and reduction duration. It's quite long. And don't forget it's the crit. So with an Echo Saber, imagine 2 hits immediately. That's a lot of damage. So it's one, I feel it's one of those heroes where late game it's arguably even stronger than a Terrorblade. Like I've tried it late game against a Terrorblade 6v6, really good. If you ever get to that level of farm. Alright, so meanwhile Tinker will be the pick coming out. Great job to deal with the Chaos Knight illusions. It's gonna make pushing very annoying. But then again, FTD.C had a great start in their cores, but just not a good start for the supports. So hoping to see how ig.Vitality will do this time. Will they be able to outplay, destroy the Tinker, making sure he doesn't get to that crazy level of farm, or will Tinker be able to force this into a game 2? Alright, Mr. ig.Vitality. 10 seconds left. They will go for the Pugna pick. Oh wow, okay, this is really good against Tinker. But it also means that ig.Vitality don't exactly have good roaming heroes. Maybe the Pugna? It's gonna be an offlane Omni Knight if it's support Pugna. Okay, I can see how this works, like Astral Form. Astral Imprisonment into the Astral Form, leaving for that Pugna nuke. I guess he can roam to a certain extent, but you want to get more points into that Nether Ward.
Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, so there we go. Game 2, ig.Vitality versus FTD.C. And introducing the teams now. YH playing on the Tinker. Little Princess playing on the Keeper of the Light. You have Likas playing on the offlane Nyx Assassin. We have Triple S playing on the Sven. Konkagami played by Mr. Trashy. On the dire set for ig.Vitality, Super running in, putting his ward down. Playing on his Pugna. Oracle going to be played by Dogfights, Paparazzi playing on his Chaos Knight, and Injuly playing on the Omni Knight. Last but not least, Sakata playing on his OD again. Alright, so far into the draft, I mean, what do you guys think? I like the ig.V draft because it's very fresh, it's innovative. I like how the Nether Ward can reveal Tinker's location. It's gonna make casting spells very annoying. This is actually the scariest place to be. Can you imagine this? Yeah, I think they wanna go for YH. Oh, to find him! The intention is probably to drag him into the cliff, but anyway, that got them the vision for the Fortune's End. They're gonna start bashing away into YH. Body block, body block, body block, any body block? No, they will not. Astral Imprisonment. I think they have one more strike. No, not yet. Reality Rift. Nice double stun. YH will be forced to back off. And they even saved the bounty rune for Sakata, with Keep of the Light getting the bottom bounty rune away from in July, who is waiting on Winter Trees. Very interesting hiding spot. They're gonna spot him out. What's the plan? They want to cut him off. He's gonna try and drag the creep wave to him. Pops to repel. He will be a-okay. So he's just being really annoying right now. What? Okay. This is very awkward. Angela is like, I've come to share EXP, OD. They can just right click him and down. Yeah, they can. One more. Not a tangle. That region. He's fine. Torrent off the mark, and he wastes a ton of time. More EXP for OD. Is this like some new level strat? Yeah, I think he's just clowning around at this point, enjoying himself. Alright, so Mr. Konka still on level 1 of the Torrent. Let's see whether he and his comb over can do something here. Lucas needs to have a way better start compared to the previous thing. He's already out of tangos. Just one more left. Dogfight has been quite busy than nukes apparently, and he has to be careful as well. Because Paparazzi has if he gets a lucky stun or the reality rift, he does a sick lot of damage. CK I find is one of the best carries for killing in the lane. But on lane now in July, will be happy that the lane is somewhat okayish, but he missed out on the whole creep wave for EXP. Mana leak, but he will just repel and walk it off. Trade a couple of hits with the little princess. Middle lane 10-4 on your OD, courtesy of the Omni Knight with that huge wave of EXP. Still 0 and 0 iG.V. Like I said, you know, more static lanes. As Dogfights doesn't have like their roaming hero. FTD.C supports are definitely more active as they're trying to at least help leak us out, trying to help the YH. But a very lucky regeneration win for in July. And with this PMS, trading the next assassin is not that easy. Yeah, he's gonna go for the more points in the march it seems. He just wants to keep the lanes pushed out. Build the BOTs. This is more passive build. We're 3 minutes in, still no bottle. Torrent comes out, can they kill Sakata here? He has a level 2 laser, but I don't think they get the kill here.
Oh no.
Top lane, they really want to kill Likas. So pretty static time. In July, pretty much run out of spells trying to get whatever he can. And it's not like in July can really jungle as well. And it's notable that when you start stacking up Ancients, iG.V do not have any heroes to really steal those kind of stacks away from this, you know, from your Sven. And it's already a triple stack. So this is what they like to do. They really play around the position 1 a lot. They get a start into super. And next assassin will be the one to steal the Invis rune. So he should be able to get glean some EXP off this tri-lane at least. Cole just babysitting the Sven. Very nice. So this is some, I would say, a very, very old school kind of Dota. Alright, so... Oh, Torrent does connect, but he doesn't have, you know, that many points into Laser Rocket. He's gone for more of the farming kind of build. Super thinking about going in to get the Astral Imprisonment out. Super is going to lay out the Nether Blast as well. YH taking quite a bit of damage. He's going to lay out the March, but I don't think anyone dies here. Just him. Bam. Oh, he's still alive! Gets away on 34 HP. That Fairy Fire, very, very close shave. So Sakata will also have just collected his bottle, will pop the Fairy Fire. Pretty nicely done. He's gonna bottle crow it seems. Or maybe not. Thinks he can wait it out. But your Sven is gonna have his Helm of Dominator so he can start stacking for himself. Top lane, they want to get a kill into Likas, who is still stuck at level 2. He's really not having a good time at all. Even with that Invis rune. Right, so the level discrepancy is already there as OD hits level 6. Super trying to go in for one more gank it seems. He's hovering around the middle lane and they can kill a Tinker that's really big. They put a ward down, now they know that stacking has already commenced. And they probably identified that because Triple S just picked up his Helm of Dominator. Konka still back to stacking. Some medium cams and hard cams maybe? Yeah, he's got a double and a triple. So that's a fair chunk of gold. And Ninja is taken to Iron Talon jungling. He really needs to, even with the mango. Middle lane. We won't see any boots of travel for a while, at least for another 3 more minutes. He's gonna clear the stack, and that's gonna help him get some good, decent farm. Conker hasn't been able to roam. Like I said, FTD.C, they have the more flexible supports for roaming around, but they really like to play this more passive style of Dota. So CK going for a smoke now, dogfights and paparazzi. Where will they go? Probably looking for the Tinker, or will they go for a backstab onto the next assassin? With the Reality Rift, they could think about going for a kill here onto YH. Yep, they will. They get the stun. Reality Rift. Bang. Goes down. Then first blood will finally happen after 7 minutes. Torn instead does a bit of damage to Sakata, but otherwise, he's just going to get healed out by dogfights. Paparazzi thinking about going all the way behind the tower. It's a level 3 Reality Rift, and he will just back off. Doesn't want to overextend too deep. Dogfights. They identified that their stack is... Who would they go for? The creep actually spots him out, so they have to clear these stacks ASAP. And Paparazzi's TP to the bottom lane. They want to try and contest the Sven, so it's going to be Knight versus Knight. The battle of the Knights. Paparazzi really showing no fear. I think he's gonna start clearing those stacks now. He's even choosing to go for the soaring first so that he can start to clear this out much quicker. He needs to get rid of this ASAP. Fair enough. Triple S is here, taking the Fortune Zen. Stealing all that intelligence away. Sakata, Mana Leak is there, but the repel is gonna save him just a bit. He's taking quite a chunk of intel here. But there's very, very little. Torrent's gonna fly up, landing into dogfights, and the OD dogfights. Now the purification will keep him alive with the Fate's Edict, so he doesn't really take magic damage. But the physical damage output should be enough. Illuminated to finish him off. I think so. Yep, the laser from Tinker. So he gets a bit more goal towards his boost of travel. Bottom lane, they pop the Phantasm. They want to take this bottom tier 1, and that should be going the way of Paparazzi. Yes. Likas is still trying to get his level 6. Super also getting closer to level 5. Sakata is enough for a Midas recipe if he chooses to go for it. Paparazzi is just really, really farmed right now. And the best part about these illusions is they do the maximum damage, I think. Yeah. So when you are very, very farmed, this guy can deal a huge chunk of damage. And because of the crit damage as well, it's really OP. 275%. More than a Daedalus. Alright, so Tinker's gonna start pushing this out. He's very close. He's halfway towards his boost of travel. Top lane to get a kill into the next assassin, who did not manage to run away. Still not yet level 6. Having a very, very tough time. It looks like they will try to go for one more. They stun. That's kind of, it's a 4-second stun. If the Nether Blast gonna be there, Reality Rift, one more hit, bish down. Level 4, don't forget, it's extra 180 damage. And he could make his way into an armlet, but it looks like he will go for a Vanguard or something like a Crimson Guard. YH, that ward over there, scouts him out. They know that he's getting closer and closer towards that boost of travel. Sven's looking to start to clear some stacks, and that's actually a very, very tasty stack. 1.1k, closer towards that Echo Saber, but here comes Sakata to the party. The Fortune Zen, the Purifying Flames nuke. We're gonna start stealing some of that intel. The Impale's gonna be there. Can they kill Triple S? They need to, but the laser won't have enough for the Purifying Flames. No more mana. And Sakata taking some damage from the March will be forced to back off. Mana Leak's gonna be there from the Little Princess. And Dogfights, Manon pops to one Charles. Fortune Zen gonna land onto the Little Princess. Coddle needs to run away. Run, old man. Astro Imprisonment, Dogfights, he's not done. He wants to kill this Coddle. One more hit. No Fairy Fire. Gets out on 39 HP. And the war cry for him to retreat a bit faster. 3-1. Very, very close game. Actually, in terms of the kills, there should have been more kills. OD actually getting the kill into the next assassin. Not sure what he was trying to do. So he's 2-0. Paparazzi. Okay, he sells the Stout Shoe. Wants to build an armlet. The middle lane of the Pugna, they can actually just start to chip away at this mid tier 1 very, very quickly. And of course, thanks to this OD aura, the Essence aura. They get the tower deny.
Middle tower has been denied.
Sneaky, sneaky old man.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Can he get away? No, he will not. He tried for the Astral Imprisonment, but Sakata was just not there.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's
Alright, so I think they want to keep on going. Like, they have such strong momentum. iG.V. And the Boots of Travel will finally be completed on your Tinker, but let's see what he can do here. Level 4 March, trying to gank on Paparazzi here. The Mana Leak is there and the Impale. Mana Burn. Paparazzi could try to turn around, but the rest of iG.V. very, very angry. It's like, you want to try on our teammate, we'll kill you. They even get a ward down. They know where the Tinker is. If they can find him, needs to stun. No, Paparazzi. He may need to back out, but if the Fate's Edict there helping him, and of course he will just heal up. So he's gone for more points into the Nether Blast. He doesn't want to be that super heal Pugna. And I think they may just steal the stack away from the Sven. This is the really scary part. Paparazzi, oh, he can find the stun in Triple S. No, he will not. He did have a tiny glimmer of vision, but very, very close. And I think they will just steal the stack. Or if anything, oh. Hold on, Triple S. Nice torrent, landing into dogfights. The ship is gonna be there. Lands into 2 heroes. Astral Imprisonment saving him. There goes the Carapace. We're gonna land into Sakata with the Impale. And we'll bring down the Nether Ward. But so far, no one is dying. Torrent's gonna land to Sakata again. They need to save him. Mana Leak. Stun, landing into 2 heroes. Beautiful Storm Hammer. And in July, no, the hammer's not enough. The Astral Imprisonment. Will he die? Yes! Pugna and Odie get a kill each. So Sven and Keep of the Light will go down 2 for 3 trade. As Chaos Knight did TP to the bottom lane, and now he will walk all the way. They want to get a kill into the Nyx. Stun, Reality Rift. Nope, the Carapace needs one more hit. He's gonna pop the Drum Sweat if he can find it. No, the laser! Reality Rift, stuck inside. We'll pop the Phantasm now. Paparazzi will need to back off. Torrent gonna land into the illusions. Trying to find the right one, but they realize that's not the right one. They're just baiting them into a very bad position right now. Ship gonna land into dogfights. Illuminate will be saved by the Fate's Edict, but he should go down nonetheless. X-Mark is gonna be there. And of course the Purification comes out from Injuly. Super Ash goes form. Fortune's End does connect. Sakata's gonna find himself a very tasty kill. Chaos not actually cleaning up shop. Armlet toggles his way through everything. Doesn't die. 824 IG Vitality. And Triple S, still trying to build his way towards an Echo Saber. Oh, Reality Rift, what do you try to go for? He wants to keep off the light. He's dived very, very deep for this. He wants the old man. Gonna find a 4-second stun. Gonna get stunned up. Paparazzi, not sure what the hell you're doing all the way there. Trying for a TP out. Armlet toggles his way through everything and gets out. And meanwhile, top lane, can they kill Triple S? They don't want to pop the ult for this. Needs to run. One more right click will get the kill. We're looking for the Vendetta. Dekas trying to go for something here. Nothing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So quite a bit of a stomp is IG Vitality just breezing them, breezing through this game very convincingly. And a Rotted Atos coming out soon. That's gonna be a great item against the Sven. Ship. Not gonna land into anyone. The Astral Imprisonment saves him, but the Illuminate does kind of brush through them. And anyways, they will be able to start pushing away into this tier 2. Oh god, that Nether Blast. And the Nether Ward. Pugna Cancer against Tinker. He's almost killed himself using the March. And now they just take turns to repel super, and the tower will go down slowly yet surely. As once he gets this tower, he's gonna get the mech. And of course, I like the synergy with the Pugna Drain. The Life Drain with the Purification. He's always gonna have HP to heal someone. Paparazzi pops the Phantasm. He's gonna try and look, maybe just secure this tier 2. There we go, and map control just flying away as FTD.C have no answer for ig.V. YH's gonna try and cut the creep wave a tiny bit as he builds his way towards that blink dagger, which is just doesn't seem like it's ever gonna come. I think Super's intent was to try and block the march and saving the creep, but sadly, that's not going to be the case. X marks the spawn onto Sakata. Torrent gonna land. Triple S gonna try for a Storm Hammer into Dogfight. Fate's Edict is there to protect Sakata from any damage. Here comes the ship, but the repels on Dogfight, so he basically takes no damage at all. Astral Imprisonment and the Fortunes and Nether Ward all the way hidden into the trees. Nika's gonna try for Spike Carapace. Yep, it's gonna land to Sakata, but unfortunately they just don't have any more follow-up, and that's just a very, very awkward engage for FTD.C as they have nothing else to fight with. Invictus Gaming. On a roll with 1800 gold to Paparazzi, net worth flying further and further ahead, and you usually want to have the net worth advantage as a Sven. And looks like they will just surrender the tier 2 tower. Oh, Reality Rift with that repel. Paparazzi has no fear. Astral Imprisonment. They have so many defensive spells to keep their cores alive that they just take the towers and breeze through. And they're like, okay, cool. You can, like, you can cast all your spells, but nothing's ever gonna land. And of course the captain for Likas still has yet to really accomplish anything with his vendetta, hasn't been able to move, find the right movement. Roche attempt will be happening right now for ig.V. Just plenty of sustain to deal with, and this will be an easy Roshan. You know, your Sven, he is trying to build maybe a BKB, could be a Blink Dagger. It's just super unfortunate how they're just unable to find anything, and it looks like they're just getting steamrolled again by ig.V in this game too. So CK picking up the Aegis for himself, and with that 3200 gold, he could just decide to go to the high ground. They will even pop the drums. They want to find someone, maybe find a Coddle. They know Coddle's in the trees. Coddle has a TP, he needs to TP out right now. They just spot him. On the hunt for the old man. He's going to try and QB his way out. Astral! No! He doesn't. That was really, really close. TP's out just in the nick of time. Not sure what was happening over there. And Sven's going to try and take himself to top tier 1. So yeah, ig.V, net worth flying over 7,500, and you look at your items. Wow, everyone's just super farmed. And you look at the brown boots. This Nyx assassin very, very lackluster. He has failed to shine. Tinker as well. Like it feels like they're banking in too much on your Sven and your Coddle. Kunkka hasn't even attempted to try. Like once again, the FTD.C supports just failing to even try for rotations on, onto the side lanes or even the middle lane for that matter. They just defend their cores, babysit, and hope to win the laning phase. And right now you can see tier 2 bottom lane is going to go down. It'll be the last of the outer towers. For the Radiant side is ig.Vitality just looking to breeze. So if the Aegis, Phantasm still up for another 18 seconds, they can actually just slowly siege away even with just Pugna. And they're just gonna siege away slowly, and with the Pugna Blast to help them out, they don't really have to worry so much. Just wait for the next creep wave and keep going. Over the top lane, Triple S, Sakata, oh that's very, very close. He gets a big kill, 700 gold just from killing the OD. That's gonna be his Blink Dagger as well. But bottom lane, they can just keep on pushing like I said with the Pugna. Oh, middle lane, they find someone, they find the Kunkka! And that's a big kill, no rum. No ship. Paparazzi pinging out the ward. They do find it's a very sneaky ward. Right, so iG.V will just back off, wait for the OD to come back out, as they buy themselves a bit more time. But this tower took quite a chunk of damage. 519 damage done already, and that's pretty much 1/3 of his HP gone. In July, we'll be going for an Ether Lens. This is actually really cheesy if you think about it. Fate's Edict, Repel, you can just use any of those onto the Pugna. Even the Fate's Edict, just use that, and then he just goes in, lays out the Nether Blast, they slowly siege with the Repel into the Chaos Knight, using the Phantasm, Illusions, which is up in 10 seconds. He can just easily take himself a tower they can push. Tinker's still trying to farm on maybe an Ether Lens. 2k gold, could be an Eggs. So right now they're going to try and secure themselves this final push as they start to group up. Tinker still pushing on the top lane. Paparazzi popping that armlet of his. He really wants to end this game. As iG.V, they're making this look very easy actually. 22 minutes in. Even laying out the Nether Ward. Tinker is killing himself. Illuminate's going to be there to try and slow things down. Maybe use a Blinding Light. Yikes. So he loses one of his Phantasm Illusions, but he can hit back in for the second one. So the Torrent's gonna come out, and that's all they can do. Like I said, the Repel on Paparazzi, they really can't do anything to stop this push. And of course with the Aegis as well, Paparazzi gonna try for someone. He tried for the Reality Rift, he wants to kill the Coddle. And Sakata can just pretty much siege from a very safe distance. Nether Ward coming off again, and the Reality Rift, they will just club him down. Doesn't really matter if he loses the Aegis right here, he will be kept alive by the Astral Imprisonment and the Purification. He just doesn't die, but now the Torrent's gonna come on. Can they kill him off? Gonna try and Armlet Toggle through. Life Drain. And yeah, now the Aegis will pop. Looks like he didn't get to Armlet Toggle in the nick of time. But now everyone's gonna TP back, just leaving the Chaos Knight to die. Nah, and even Omni Knight gets a Midas. Likas goes for a Midas. This is... They really have hopes that they can drag the game out long enough.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
CK chilling around with his heart, which means that he never has to worry about armlet toggling. Hope they found him. Stun coming out, Vendetta. You want to get the maximum damage up, but Paparazzi's way too tanky. Their God Strike not really going to do much. Purification, the Repel, he won't take any damage at all. Looking for a Reality Rift, he still has a stun. 16-1 charges, looking for the Tinker, no nighttime vision. So Paparazzi's going to be going on the hunt. Can he find anyone looking for a Reality Rift? Unfortunately, they will not have the vision, so they will just back off as Likas doesn't have a TP. Not for 8 more seconds. So he's going to just Quelling Blade his way through. So they back off. Probably just try to siege again. Chaos Knight really can't die. Alright, so Sakata gonna be leading a charge within July. They want to go for the bottom lane, it seems. He already took the midi lane racks in the middle lane. And they want to keep on going. Illuminate's gonna fly out, going to Paparazzi. And now, yeah, that's all they can really do. This is a very cheese strat as iG.V. Repel, Fate's Edict, there we go. X marks the spot, will not save. They try to use it on the Tinker. But, yeah, Chaos Knight is just banging away on this meteor axe, and there's absolutely nothing they can do. Trying for Illuminate Blast, and Chaos Knight stuck in the trees. Now he's calling bed, but OD meanwhile destroys the Sven, looking for a bit more Astral Imprisonment, gonna destroy the next assassin. Looks like another quick game as game 2, not much difference from game 1. Now the laser and the missiles are gonna fly out against Sakata. Repel, he's gonna walk that one off, going back in, he's going on the Coddle. And the little princess is one dead old man. And now the Guardian Angel, they want to kill Likas. Likas will also follow him into the grave with the Chaos Knight finishing off on a mega kill streak for Paparazzi. ig.Vitality bursting onto the scene and taking this series 2-0. So the GG will be called by Likas, 5 kills, and a very meager performance which they just haven't adapted. Like I mentioned earlier on, the support's just really not getting these rotations off. They're just very static. You know, when the supports are not doing anything in the early stage and not having any game presence, it's very, very hard for your cores to shine. So ig.Vitality winning this, and after this we have ourselves a second best of 2, which will happen in another 1 hour. Actually, it's going to be ig.Vitality versus VG. So we're going to take a 1 hour break, and we will be back for our next series shortly. And here you can see there's a bit of stats coming out. Oh, you can see the casual. Yeah, this is the Battle Cup spam coming out. Oh, looks like Ninja Boogie is playing with Miracle, I think. Mineski X stack as well. Alright, so meanwhile, like I said, back to the overview. ig.Vitality, look, in July, that Omni Knight pick was strangely good. He had a bit of a rough lane. But when you compare it to the Nyx, like what he accomplished, like I think that what ig.V, they really knew that the Tinker was there, it's going to be a hard push. So you pick the Pugna, not just with the Nether Ward, but also so you can siege your tower with the Repel. Synergizes strangely well with Omni Knight. So either ways, that's our second best of 2 done. Well, if you guys enjoyed the class, you have any feedback for me, do let me know at HadesDotaTv on Facebook or Twitter. So we'll be back in an hour for our third best of 2 series. ig.V will face off against the more experienced team of VG Gaming. See you guys in a while. Enjoy the break. Don't go anywhere. We have other streams, and this has been brought to you by Beyond the Summit. Gonna play a couple of ads in a bit. So see you guys soon.